What made my son's teacher risk her entire career to meet me secretly at 10 p.m.? My son Leo flinched when I reached for a hug and looked up at me with these big, panicked eyes. Please don't tell Mom I hugged you. I stood there frozen in my own doorway, while my 7-year-old son trembled like he had done something wrong by loving me. That was the moment I knew something was very wrong. My ex-wife won full custody 3 years ago and made sure everyone believed I was dangerous. My lawyer shook her head when I begged for help. Without proof of abuse, courts won't take kids from mothers. So I decided to find my own proof. I hid behind the fence at Leo's spring musical and watched him scan the audience for me. When he could not find me, his whole face crumbled and he forgot his line. After the show, his mother grabbed his arm so hard his whole body jerked. "You embarrassed me in front of everyone. Do you know how that makes me look?" He just nodded like a robot. His teacher saw the whole thing and her hand flew to her chest. I found her in the parking lot. "Please, I just need to know if my son is okay." Her eyes went wide with panic. She opened her mouth, but my ex appeared out of nowhere and stepped right between us. "Is there a problem here, Miss Turner?" The teacher froze. "No, Mrs. Bradley, no problem at all." My ex looked her up and down. "Good. I'd hate to have to make another call to the superintendent." Then she turned to me and laughed. "You're still doing this? It's honestly sad." She grabbed Leo and walked away. Before the teacher could leave, I pressed a note into her hand with my phone number on it. She looked down at it, then back up at me with watery eyes. She slipped it into her pocket without a word and rushed to her car. Leo got worse after that. He stopped talking during our weekends and just stared at the wall for hours. One night he woke up screaming, and when I ran to hold him, he shoved me back. "Don't touch me. She smells my shirts when I get home. She knows when I've been close to you." I stood in the dark watching my son curl into a ball and cry himself to sleep because he was too scared to let his own father hold him. Something in me broke that night. I drove to my ex's house the next morning. She was standing in the driveway with her arms crossed and a big smile. "Oh, this is cute. No one will believe you. No one ever does." I drove away with nothing. I waited by my phone for weeks hoping the teacher would call. Then one night she finally did. "Your ex got me fired for asking about Leo's bruises. I've been saving evidence for months hoping someone would believe me. Meet me at the diner off the highway." I walked into that diner and found her hunched in a back booth with her hood up. She slid a folder across the table. Everything is in here. Photos of Leo's bruises dated over months. Printed emails where my ex threatened to destroy her and bragged that no one would stop her. But the last page destroyed me. Leo's class assignment in shaky green crayon. "Mommy said if I hug Daddy, she will take away my toys. She hurt me because I said I missed him. I have to love Daddy in secret now." I filed for emergency custody with everything she gave me. My ex walked into that courtroom in heels and a designer suit. She winked at me as she sat down. The judge read Leo's words out loud and she actually laughed. "Your Honor, children make things up. This is a waste of everyone's time." Then he read her emails, her own words hanging in the air. "That boy is my property. I can do whatever I want and no one will ever stop me." Her smile vanished. She grabbed her lawyer's arm. Those emails were taken out of context. The judge kept reading. The threats, the bruises, everything. She started talking over him and her voice climbed higher. "I am his mother. My father sits on the school board. Do you have any idea who my family is?" The judge took off his glasses. "I know exactly who you are. Emergency custody granted to the father." She lunged forward and slammed both hands on the table so hard her water glass shattered. "He belongs to me." 2 bailiffs dragged her out while she screamed my name. I picked Leo up from school that day. He sprinted across the playground and jumped into my arms. "I don't have to love you in secret anymore."